I look like a tired, wet rat. Also, fun fact, my hair is naturally like wavy and curly. I wonder if it's curly at all, like actually curly, because like this is just it in its natural state, and I just got back from walking in the rain and it's made it more wavy. So I wonder if I do the curly girl method, if it'll like make it more wavy, because I'm kind of down to embrace the wave, you know? Alright, hi guys, I'm Kat and welcome back to my channel. I haven't said those words in a very, very long time. So, short version, and maybe I'll decide to do a video about it later. Lately, for the past couple of months, my mental state just has not had the capacity to process sitting down and making a video, which might sound strange because it's the way I make videos, because, you know, I'm not a technical rock star or rolling in the dough. But the way I make videos is really easy. I literally just turn on a camera, turn on my cheap little ring light that I got from Amazon, and just sit down and talk. But when well, for me, when I'm in kind of a not so balanced mental place, the thought of actually doing that is really difficult. And I don't want to just make a video to make a video. I want to make a video because I care to make a video. And so like I have felt guilty about not making a video, but then like when I'm in a particular state, I don't like forcing myself to do something that I don't want to do. So, but lately I have just been kind of, today I feel more balanced, which it's been a long time, even though I took a test today and I failed it, but I can take it again tomorrow, luckily, so we'll see. Probably will hopefully not fail again. But I've been in a pretty good place, and so today I decided to make a video. So that is what we're doing today, and hopefully it'll cause like a ripple effect and will make it so I make videos more. Anyway, on this rainy day, I decided I wanted to go to a local record store called Lavender Vinyl to buy some records. So a little backstory, I have wanted a record player my entire life, but I had never gotten one because they're kind of expensive and I just never did. And then last Christmas, my boyfriend bought me a Victrola, a record player that closes and kind of looks like a suitcase. And after that, I just kind of went crazy. And I live in the best part of Ogden, which is on historic 25th Street, and there is a small but really awesome record store that also sells like local art and stuff, and I decided to go there. Originally, I was just gonna go to the record store, but then there's a lot of businesses on this road that I've never been to, and I've lived here for 2 years. And so I decided to go to some of these businesses, and so it turned into a supporting local businesses. So I decided to make this video and show you basically what I got. So it's gonna be a supporting local businesses in Ogden, Utah haul. I bought some stuff that I most likely don't need, but it made me happy, so I guess, you know, and there are gonna be uses for it. It's not just like random shit that doesn't matter. But yeah, so this is a supporting local businesses in Ogden, Utah haul. Also, a lot of the reason I kind of wanted to go to Lavender Vinyl is not just because it's a really cool local store, or just a really cool little record store, but because it's local. So sometimes I do go to bigger stores and buy records, or just buy, like, you know, fast fashion, stuff like that. But I really do prefer to support the local businesses around here, especially since so many have closed because of the pandemic. So that's also why I wanted to go down there, and it's one of my favorite places on historic 25th Street. So let me show you what I got. This bag, because I walked, is so fucked because it's rainy outside. But let me take out all this stuff because I kind of shoved everything in one place. Oh, there's other stuff in there. Anyway, okay. So I'll show you these two things. So they sell local art from local artists in the area, and I really love that. I love purchasing local art and indie art. I love supporting the artist, and so I bought a couple. So I bought this one, Beware, she's naked, but I thought this is really cool. I haven't really read the words, but I really just love the aesthetic of this. And then I got this one. And I really like this. They're just really pretty, and I need to get frames for them because I really love them. And I love that they sell local art. I really wish the artist's name was on this because it's not. And that bothers me. I should have paid more attention to who it was by, because then I would put their Instagram down below so you could see it, but fortunately they don't. Luckily, Lavender Vinyl does have an Instagram, so I can put that down below so you can check it out. But, so when I buy records, if I buy like 2 records, I like to buy one that is from an artist that I know, and then one that's from someone that I have no idea who it is. So I bought 2 today. Let's take off the prices. Also, records can be really expensive. Just so you're aware, if you've never bought records, like, they can be expensive. But this one is from, and I never say this name right, so this is Sufjan or Sufjan Stevens. This is the artist that I know. Excuse the glint from my ring light. This is the artist that I know. I actually just started listening to this album a couple of nights ago. So, like, when I found it and saw it, I was like, this is absolutely meant to be. It comes with 2 records in here, so that's really cool. And I also love the artwork. And yeah, so when I saw this, I like literally 3 days ago, I started listening to this artist. And then I saw it, and I was like, well, I'm gonna have to buy it now. And then the second one I got is this one. It's Pierce with Arrow. It's called Shatter. I have no idea who that is, but I really liked the album cover. So I also have a tendency of, when I like the album cover, I'll also buy it for that reason, because I just like the artwork. Artwork really speaks to me. But part of it says, Pierce with Arrow is the new collaboration project between Troy Pierce and Poison Arrow. Their debut album is a simmering, slow burn, noir odyssey of sleepwalker dub, metallic lament, broken beats, and erotic negative space, which sounded interesting to me. So I'm really excited to try this out and hear what it sounds like, because, like, the reason I like to buy an artist I've never heard before is because you don't know if you like that artist, or, like, it's a great way to find new music. It can be dangerous, though, because you might buy something that you hate, but it's a great way to figure it out. So if you ever go to a record store or a place that sells CDs or whatever, if you're, like, a purist like I am, oh, you'd think I'd learn better about batteries and memory. But anyway, if you're a purist like I am, meaning you like CDs and records more than you like downloading music, it's a really fun way to figure out something new and a new artist. Not that I don't like downloading music, but sometimes there's just something really nice about putting a record on a record player or putting a CD in a CD player. So I don't know. So yeah, if you ever do that, it's a really fun way to figure out if you even like find a new artist. Alright, so that is what I got from Lavender Vinyl, and as I said, I'll put their Instagram down below so you can check them out. They do like weekly videos of stuff that they got in, whether it be new arrivals or used records, which is also really option. If you get a used record, they have this little section of the store where you can listen to it to make sure it works. So I really recommend them, especially if you come to Ogden, in the Ogden area. They're a really cute little record store, so I really suggest it. After that, I went to a place called Rainy Day Emporium, which is really topical because today's raining. And they're this holistic kind of, don't like saying witchy, but kind of Wiccan kind of alternative store. And I kind of stopped in a little late. They were closing in 30 minutes, so I didn't really want to stay there for too long, but I did buy 2 things, and I'm definitely going to go back when there's more time because there's a lot of really cool stuff in there. But I bought 2 necklaces or amulets. This one is the Dogged Moon for prosperity and balance, and I thought this was really cool. And I like when the cards give a little information on what it is. Sorry, still a terrible camera too. I love that. Focus. Alright, don't focus. And then I got the Trescaline, or Trescaline, I think it's Trescaline, for inner wisdom, change, and devotion. and it's not gonna focus on it at all. But anyway, these are really cool. One of these I'm going to give to my mom. I haven't decided which one yet because I like them both. I think I like the Star Dogged for me, and then I want to give her the Trescolin for her. But these are really cool. They had all kinds of stuff. They had local artwork as well, but they also have like candles and bath bombs, stones, ritual stuff, necklaces. They had all kinds of really good stuff. And what's really cool is they have an online shop. So it's rainy-day-emporium.com, and I'll have to put this in this description as well. They're a cute little local space. The owner or the lady working there was telling me that they used to have more little shops all over the place, but because of the pandemic they had to close down, and so they really rely on the local artists that really like to give them some of their artwork and stuff like that, and people coming in. And we also have a farmers market here in Ogden, but it hasn't really been going on very much because of COVID. So they're really hoping that when we have the farmers market again, they'll be able to really get the word out there. So if you're someone who likes this kind of alternative, holistic, kind of Wiccan-y, spiritual kind of stuff, I would really check them out. They're really a really cute local business. And then I think the only place I went to that wasn't local was Grounds for Coffee, because I needed caffeine. And I bought coffee, and then I bought this sticker that says, "All shades are beautiful," which is accurate. Anyway, and then after I got coffee to get caffeinated, there's a store called, I think it's called Retro Vintage, and it just has a bunch of like really cool vintage t-shirts and toys and stuff. It's relatively new, so I don't know if it's local or not, and I should really look that up just to make sure, but I think it's really cool because they're selling vintage t-shirts. So I bought two. The first one I got is this Killer Share t-shirt, and it's so difficult. Like, look at how cool it is, and I like how it's kind of crackled in the paint because of how much it's been worn. But I love it. It's a tour shirt from 2003, and it has all the dates and places on the top. And I love this. I love Cher. I love her so much, and so I loved when I found this. But I think it's so awesome, and it feels vintage and like it's been worn, and I'm so excited that I found it because I love Cher, and I love that this is from 2003. I don't remember how old I was, but that's so cool. And then I bought another shirt. I bought this Harley Davidson shirt. Now, I don't ride motorcycles, and honestly, it doesn't really like matter to me. So it's like, why did you buy a Harley Davidson shirt? Well, because I loved the feeling. So one thing I love about shirts when they're vintage is the texture. They've obviously been worn, so they're soft. And so that's why I really liked it, but most of the reason I liked it is because it says, "Put your ass on some class," which I thought was funny, and I really liked it, so I bought it. And also it just feels so soft, and like it would be so comfortable to sleep in and stuff like that, and just to lounge in. And I love that worn feeling of just like it's been worn and loved before, which I adore. But those were the only two things that I got from the Retro Vintage store because they were also closing soon, and I didn't want to keep them because I hate when people do that to me where I work. So, but this was a great find. I'm so excited about this Cher t-shirt. Last but certainly not least, there is this really cute little store nearby where I live called the Art Box. I walk by it every single day, literally every single day, never been in. And so while I was walking back from all of the stores that I went to, I decided, why not stop in? It's really cool because they do candle making, that you can take candle making classes, and they'll teach you how to make some really cute candles, and they have a lot of, like, a huge mixture of stuff. They have home decor, they have more spiritual, holistic stuff, candles, stones, socks, tarot decks, very cool. I'm a big fan, and I'm gonna definitely go back in there. So I bought a few things from there. I bought these cute little cards that have little quotes on them. And basically what I did with these was I just closed my eyes and just picked them out, because I believe that if you pick them just randomly, then they're meant for you. So this one says, life will give you whatever experience is most helpful for the evolution of your consciousness. How do you know this is the experience you need? Because this is the experience you are having at this moment. I think it's Eckhart Tolle. Topical. But there is suffering in life, and there are defeats. No one can avoid them. But it's better to lose some of the battles and the struggles for your dreams than to be defeated without ever knowing what you're fighting for. Again, topical. Every positive change, every jump to a higher level of energy and awareness involves a rite of passage. Involves a rite of passage. Each time to ascend to a higher rung on the ladder of personal evolution, we must go through a period of discomfort, of initiation. I have never found an exception. Dan Millen. So what I found interesting when I actually read these after I picked them was that it's very topical to the way that my brain has been feeling, and the things that have happened in my life recently, that have really made me question everything. So, and I just found that really interesting that these were the ones that popped out to me. And so to me, it just made me feel like I was in the right place at the right time. And then I found these popcorn socks, and technically they're for kids, and I really hope they fit me, because popcorn is my snack of choice. I love popcorn, and so I was really excited when I found these, and they're soft, and also I love socks, and I get cold. And then I got this selenite. Is it in here? I got selenite, which is a really great stone to protect from negativity and stuff like that. And this is a good piece of stone, and this was only $2.50, and this is a good piece of it. Usually it costs more, but I love stones, and I love the fact that there's a local place right next to me that sells them. But I also love this local shop called Bryson's Rock Shop. I don't live close to it. I usually have to take a bus to it or drive. And I'll have to link that one down below too. I'll try to link all the businesses down below, like their Instagrams or something, just to make sure you can check them out. But I like that there's a place close by that I can also get stuff, so. And then the last thing I got that really stuck out to me was this Golden Book of Fortune Telling. And basically, in this book lie the answers to your future. Reveal the meanings of your name, birthday, zodiac sign, and dreams. Unveil the significance of your color choices, friendships, love interests. Discover what is foretold. Learn to read auspicious omens and divine the gift of attracting good fortune. Consult the Golden Book of Fortune Telling and uncover the wisdom of the ages and the power to shape your destiny. So basically, in here it has like what your name means, the meaning of your birthday, your zodiac sign, what dreams can mean, like colors that you can wear to amplify the way you want to feel, stuff like that. And I really liked it. I actually started reading it while I was in the store. So for example, for birthdays, my birthday is November 10th, so let me find it. Alright, November. Alright, so November 10th it says, you like to lead and will not take a secondary position if you can possibly help it. You are very public-spirited and quite philanthropic. You love travel, reading, and music. You should marry someone who's sympathetic towards your broad interests. I really liked the way that sounded. And stuff like that. So I really loved this cute little book that kind of just goes through different things of what your name could mean. So my full name is Catherine. And so it says, a gift you have forever coveted will be bestowed upon you by a close friend. So I don't know what that means, but I thought this was really cute, and I really, really liked it. I really like stuff like this. I'm a big fan of like tarot decks and dream interpretations and stuff like that, so this really attracted me. This was actually the first thing attracted me, and then I found the other stuff after. But yeah, so I think that's everything that I got. There you go. That is my supporting local businesses in Ogden shopping haul, or whatever I called it earlier. I think it's really important to support your local businesses as much as you can, because unfortunately they're struggling a lot with everything going on. A lot of the local businesses, especially in this area, one of my favorite cafes had to close because they weren't making enough money to stay afloat. So if you can support your local businesses over the bigger cash, like the bigger stores, then you should really do that, whether it be online or in person. If it's online and you want to stay home, do that. If you go in person, always be sure to be safe, 6 feet apart, wear a mask, you know, stuff like that. But I really believe in that because we all got to stick together, especially with everything going on, and hopefully it'll become a lot easier for everybody. And I love Ogden. I'm very fond of, and I am very fond of the people there. You have some interesting characters in a bad way, and then really interesting characters in a good way. And Ogden has a lot of history and fun places to go. So if you're in this area, there's a lot of really great places that you can go to really entertain yourself. So I really, really suggest, you know, adventuring out to Ogden. A lot of people think it's the armpit of Utah, and maybe in some ways it is, but there's also a lot of really great things. Like, if you want to go to a good coffee shop, Daily Rise is an awesome coffee shop. If you want to go to a record store, then, you know, Lavender Vinyl is a great record store. If you want to go to a more spiritual, holistic place, then Rainy Day Emporium. Then if you want to go to a nice holistic place, spiritual place, Rainy Day Emporium is a really awesome place to go. And I'm going to link every single website or Instagram down below so you can check them out, see what you think. I don't know if some of them ship internationally or statewide, but if you ever come to Ogden, I really suggest it because there's a lot of really great places. But yeah, so I'm going to go get some food because I'm hungry. And I'm going to listen to these records and, you know, especially this random one that I bought to see if I like it. Sure I will. I like all music. And yeah, really excited. Today's really rainy, so it's going to be kind of a cozy stay and day movie kind of thing. So yeah, thank you for joining me in this video. The angle's probably bad, the lighting's obviously bad, and my camera doesn't focus, but hey, here we are, we're making a video, we're making it happen, and I'm really excited about it, and hopefully, it'll cause a ripple effect and I'll start making videos again. But yeah, so thank you for joining me in this video. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you live in Ogden and there's some local places that you know about that I don't know about, let me know. Or if you live in Utah and there's some local places in your town that you think I should go to, let me know and I'd be more than happy to go there. Or send me links or something. If there's any records that you would highly recommend or suggest, let me know because I'm trying to build my record collection to the point where, like, if you've ever seen One Tree Hill and if you've seen Peyton Sawyer's record collection, I'd love to have a record collection that large. So let me know. And yeah, so thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful day and a beautiful night. Stay safe out there, and this is Kat signing off. Bye, guys. Oh, and in 2003, I was 9. I didn't do the math in my head. I did it on a calculator because I suck. So, but yeah, I was 9 years old. Oh, that feels like such a long time ago.